Spaghetti. This long, thin strand is perhaps the most famous pasta shape in the world, originating from the southern regions of Italy like Naples. Its name translates to little strings, which perfectly describes its appearance. Traditionally made from durum wheat, semolina, and water. Its smooth texture and consistent thickness make it incredibly versatile. It became a global staple because it pairs perfectly with simple, oil-based sauces like aglio e olio, as well as classic tomato and meat sauces. The magic of this shape lies in how it twirls around a fork, capturing just enough sauce in every bite without overwhelming the palate. Penne. This tube-shaped pasta features angled cuts at both ends. Mimicking the nib of an old-fashioned ink pen, originating from the Campania region, it was designed to mimic the quills used for writing, and it actually has an exact creation date in the late 19th century when a pasta maker patented a machine to cut dough at this precise angle. You will usually find it in two variations: smooth, known as lis, or ridged, known as rigate. The ridged version is particularly beloved because those tiny grooves act like structural shelves, holding on to thick, chunky sauces like arrabbiata or pesto. The hollow center also fills up with sauce, ensuring that every single mouthful is bursting with flavor. Farfalle, frequently referred to as botti pasta outside of Italy. This shape actually gets its name from the Italian word for butterflies. It dates back to the 16th century, originating in the Lambri and Emilia, where cooks would pinch squares of dough in the center to create the whimsical form. The unique anatomy of this pasta means it has two distinct textures. The center crease remains slightly firm and al dente, while the outer wings are tender and soft. This structural contrast makes it a joy to eat, especially when tossed in bright, summery pasta salads or paired with light, creamy sauces containing peas and prosciutto. Fusilli, this spiral or corkscrew-shaped pasta, was traditionally formed by wrapping a strand of spaghetti around a thin rod or knitting needle. Hailing from the southern parts of Italy, its tightly wound coils serve a brilliant culinary purpose by trapping small ingredients like capers, minced meat, and herbs within the grooves. Modern manufacturing uses an extrusion process to create the perfect helix, but the culinary philosophy remains identical. It is an excellent choice for heavy meat rags or thick vegetable sauces because the springs refuse to let the sauce slide off, maintaining a balanced ratio of pasta. Rigatoni, characterized by its large, wide tubes and distinct ridges running down the exterior. This pasta is a cornerstone of Roman cuisine. The name comes from the word regato, which literally means ridged or lined. It is much larger than penne and features straight, blunt cuts at the ends rather than angled ones. This robust structure allows it to stand up to the heaviest, most comforting sauces in the Italian culinary canon, such as carbonara, amatriciana, or a slow-cooked wild boar rag. Because the walls of the tubes are thick, it retains an excellent chewiness and never gets lost under a mountain of melted cheese during baking. Orecchie quiete, translating two little ears. This dome-shaped pasta is the pride and joy of the Puglia region in southeastern Italy. Local artisans still press small discs of dough with their thumbs against a wooden board to create the signature indentation and wrinkled exterior. This creates a unique texture where the center is thin and delicate, while the rim is thick and chewy. The concave shape acts like a miniature edible spoon, perfectly engineered to scoop up chunky vegetable bits, broken sausage meat, and the bitter greens of broccoli rabe, which is its most traditional companion. Ravioli. This classic filled pasta consists of a savory or sweet stuffing sealed between two thin layers of egg pasta dough, dating back to the 14th century. It was mentioned in the letters of merchants and quickly became a staple across various Italian regions, each developing its own regional filling. The edges can be cleanly cut into squares or finished with a decorative, ruffled zigzag pattern using a pastry wheel. Whether stuffed with creamy ricotta and spinach, roasted pumpkin, or seasoned meats, the goal is always to keep the dough thin enough to highlight the rich filling inside, usually served with a simple sage and melted butter sauce. Fettuccine. These flat, thick ribbons are synonymous with the culinary traditions of Rome and central Italy. The name comes from the word feta, meaning slice, which describes how sheets of rolled dough are sliced into long bands about 1/4 of an inch wide. It is traditionally an egg-based pasta, which gives it a rich flavor, a golden color, and a porous texture that absorbs liquids beautifully. This velvety surface makes it the ultimate companion for emulsified butter and cheese sauces, famously exemplified by fettuccine alfredo, where the sauce clings to the flat ribbons like a luxurious coat. Linguine, meaning little tongues. This long pasta closely resembles spaghetti but is flattened into an elliptical or oval cross-section. It originates from the coastal region of Liguria, where the sea breeze heavily influenced the local diet. The slight flatness gives it more surface area than round strands, making it uniquely suited for capturing the nuances of delicate seafood sauces, white wine reductions, and traditional basil pesto. It is rarely paired with heavy meat sauces, as its elegant shape is designed to slide effortlessly through lighter, oil-based preparations filled with clams, garlic, and parsley. Lasagne. These wide, flat sheets of pasta are among the oldest known shapes, tracing their roots back to ancient Rome where a similar layered dish was prepared. The modern version utilizes large rectangular sheets layered alternately with rich meat, creamy bechamel sauce, and grated cheese before being baked to a golden crisp. The edges of the sheets can be completely flat or ruffled, depending on the region of origin. It matters because the structural integrity of the wide sheets allows the ingredients to meld together into a cohesive, sliceable comfort food that defines family gatherings across Italy.